going on, family? It's Nick Wright from NWB. I am getting my Furious Pete on right now with my second Mickey D's run of the day. We are free eating today and we are putting it down because tomorrow kicks off the new Lean Gains off-season diet. It's a diet consisting of 3,000 calories, very strict. Hunt Fitness is going to give me my brand new macros first thing tomorrow morning. And this 3,000 calorie diet should allow me to put on the optimal amount of muscle mass while letting my body fat stay fairly clean so I can still do photo shoots throughout the year and make it so I don't have so much body fat to have to diet off next time I step on stage in 2014. Right now I'm feeling really good. Second McDonald's run of the day. We're putting down 2 doubles right now. Post-workout, I'm still feeling the buzz from that pre-workout tingly. Nothing feels better than a good old pre-workout cocktail. Whatever your pre-workout stack is, that's that tingly. So let's backtrack. This is me about a month and a half ago on September 24th, right after I just moved to Virginia. I believe I was weighing about 168 pounds at the top of my head. I was still pretty close to contest conditioning here. As you can see, my body fat was still pretty low. Probably pushing about 7% body fat if you were to take out the water. Maybe 8 in this video clip. 9 at most. So I was still pretty lean. And at that point, my macros were still pretty close to contest macros. Then I fell off track for a little bit. Kyle Hunt upped my macros to about 3,000 calories. I posted it on the Nick Wright bodybuilding page a while ago, but I followed it kind of weekly here and there. I did a little bit of free bulking basically, and this is what I looked like the week before Halloween. This was at 172.2 pounds. So only about a 5-pound difference, which is actually perfect. You don't want to put on a whole lot of size as a natural athlete. Now, after Halloween, of course, passed, there's a lot of partying involved, and alcohol is, 7 calories per gram, so it's heavier than a carbohydrate. It's time to clean it back up a little bit, tighten it back up. So Halloween weekend came and hit us like a truck. I have been slowly letting more and more calories slip into my daily diet as the month went by, but Halloween week, because it fell in between 2 weekends, so that entire week was designated as the festivity week, really hit me. So I was checking out my physique and I was like, oof. Looking a little fluffy, looking a little soft, a little bloated, you know how it goes. Nothing that we can't fix, nothing permanent, just a little bit sloppy looking now. So I was like, all right, I got to tighten this back up. So what I did is I hit up Kyle Hunt from Hunt Fitness. I sent him an update on my iPhone like I always do. And in fact, this is the exact video I sent him. This is exactly what I send Kyle Hunt when it's time for an update on my diet. Because him and I have been working together for so long and he knows my physique so well.
Yeah, it is.
Kyle, I've been doing the 300 calorie diet you gave me, but I've been completely screwing up on it just because of Halloween and everything, so it's not really that accurate to go by this. Basically, if you want to continue the 300 calorie diet and you want to just resend me the macros for those, that'll work probably because it was going well. Or if you want to tweak it, but this is about where I'm at right now, about 173 pounds-ish, probably 10% I would say. So not off track by any means, but I just definitely need the macros, so roughly 3,000 calories daily. It's literally that simple. Send him a quick video update. He sees my conditioning. He knows what it looks like in person and how it looks on video at this point. So obviously go by whatever your dietitian asks for, whether it's photos or just meeting up in person. Remember, the key to a successful diet is not figuring out your macros, because there's a couple of generic, easy ways to get a ballpark idea of what your macros should be, but it's how well and how efficiently you can adjust those macronutrients as you progress in your diet and when you adjust them. So that's what's really key in a good solid diet. So this is the macros that Kyle Hunt currently gave me. We're looking at 3,045 calories a day right now. We're looking at 215 grams of protein, 400 grams of carbohydrates, and 65 grams of fat. Now, Kyle and I both know that my physique relies on carbohydrates. I will flatten out and shrivel up if I'm low on carbs. I need an excessively high amount of carbs every day to just simply stay full looking. Whereas some people don't need that many carbs. They might spill over and get soft looking if they have too many carbs. And it switches from body type to body type and person to person, etc. So for me, we kept the carbohydrates pretty high. We kept the fats actually moderately low. They're not super low like pre-contest, but they're not as high as they were in some of my bulking diets. And the protein is at a very common 215 grams of protein. What the game plan is for this diet right now is to hopefully put me on a slight calorie deficit from what I've been taking in, meaning it's going to drop the calories I've been taking in a little bit, which should hopefully tighten me up a little bit. If you guys have followed my career, you guys know that I tend to shred weight pretty fast the first couple of months of a diet. So the first 2 weeks I should respond pretty well to this. Tighten up just a little bit since it's not like I have a whole lot of fat to actually lose. I just got to harden up. And then the 3,000 calorie diet should kind of allow me to plateau and maintain at that point. Because again, 3K is not a deficit for me when I'm only 173 pounds. That's actually a good amount of calories to maintain and keep adding on lean muscle with. So the game plan basically is at a slight deficit in the beginning compared to what I've been taking in. Hopefully harden me up a little bit first couple of weeks, and then hopefully allow me to just continue maintaining and slowly adding on lean muscle as we go. And then of course the diet will be adjusted. I will actually be hitting New York in 2 weeks, the weekend right before Thanksgiving. I'll be in upstate visiting Kyle Hunt and staying with him for a few days. And he's going to actually reanalyze me, see how this 3,000 calorie diet has been treating me, how I've been responding to it. And we're actually going to adjust it there in person, right on video for you guys. So that's the latest macronutrients, everybody.